G'day everybody, how are you going today? It is so good to see you. I do hope you are super well. We are down here with the brand new outside broadcast and shooting on location, whether stills or video kit. It all fits in this one case, which I meticulously searched for online to get exactly what I needed to keep the footprint as small as possible, yet to be able to squeeze as much in as possible. If you recall this video here, this is where I first showed you the Espresso 15 Lite, and in that video I asked how can I best rig that monitor so I can have it with me on location in some sort of cage. It was suggested here that you could put it in this sort of case, and well, the rest is history. It is absolutely working spectacularly. What I want to show you in this video is basically what have I been able to include in this kit. This is the kit that I took recently up to Falls Creek for Bruce's and my live stream, which you should check out just simply for the views. If nothing else, check that out here. And absolutely everything I needed was in here except for 240 volt power, mains power. If I needed that, then I'd bring a separate battery unit, which is probably similar from a volume perspective, but more of a cube. But this kit can completely run without 240 power. The 240 volt power is simply for the vision switcher, which I think I'll be able to find a solution that can run off some of the smaller batteries. And thus, I won't even need that extra box. But let's get into it. And we'll start with, of course, and what we have here is the standard kit. Part of all of this was wanting to have basically everything that you need in one place. Someone asked a very good question, where was the laptop going to go? The first move that I did that's probably quite interesting is that it's 2 stories of storage. This is the 14-inch model. I'm going to set that up here to begin with. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. Bang, done. Now we have this one little layer, and underneath there's a whole range of extra things. We have a little bit of cabling that sits here on top. This is power. This is the cable that allows us to get the Espresso Lite monitor connected to the cameras so we could have a live view of, say, the camera here, which does not have a flip around screen. This is the Z8 with the 35 1.2. Over here I have a flip out screen because this is the ZR with the 24 to 70. At around 50 mils, because I was trying to show off the city a little bit behind me there. Also in this section, you can see a whole lot of things, including 2 lenses, the Z6 III, the ZR's off to the left there, a collection of cables required to run all the different bits and pieces, and of course, there's even a spot here for the black magic vision switcher. This is the only part of this kit that currently needs a mains or 240 volt in this country socket, but I do think I'll be able to create some sort of workaround, something that can plug into this power and deliver basically the power I need from this very large small rig battery. I think that's the future there. We'll work that out. When you're vlogging or doing this sort of thing, a 50 mil and a 35 mil seems like a great way to go. And there they are there. They're both the same size and shape, so that's really excellent. Also, we have over here the Z6 III. Also, another ZR could fit in there. We're shooting on the ZR right now. The Z6 III. And then in this slot, really cool because it can go vertically in that slot, is the ZR, which of course, if you just have the standard ZR, it is a very small unit. There is another section here for a battery, and this here is memory cards along with an adapter. Now, what's that adapter for? We've got our CF Express Type B. SD would also fit in there, as well as Type A. Let's take that adapter out of there. We're going to use that shortly. This is the 240 volt adapter for the laptop. Now this allows you to charge things. This is a very high powered adapter. So you can charge up the small rig with this. You can charge up any device here because this is USB-C, and there's our plug. There's a spot for that. Even if you're away for a few days, this is the whole kit that you need. This is the sound, and in this particular case, I've made it to fit this DJI model, but there are various different units that would fit inside here, so that's not a problem. Okay, one last slot, and this can be interchanged between this extraordinarily high-powered light. Can either go in here, or I can replace that with a tool, depending on what I'm doing. Now, I deliberately created a double space between each item because I've had this type of pick and pluck set up before, and they can fall apart quicker if you just go a single layer. So I've gone this double layer between each thing, and that's just a decision. All right, as we said at the outset, this was all about the Espresso monitor being part of the story. Well, where is the Espresso monitor? What's going on here? Well, this is the sneaky part of this whole setup. I'm actually hiding a few things here as well. We have the Espresso, a USB-C hub, along with more cables. And depending on how much time you want to spend packing, you can squeeze quite a lot in here. Now, the whole joy of this setup is, this is it. The monitor can sit here. You can choose to take it out. And I even have a spot in here for its stand. That is how compact the stand is. And to open it, that's how you open the stand. It's pretty amazing. That's the tall version of the stand. You can just pull this out of here and pop it on there and set it up however you like. It can go in different heights and different positions. Or you can just leave it in here, and that works perfectly well as well. So we'll just pack that up. Now, this really cool cable allows us to connect the monitor, and if we have enough distance here, we will connect it to the B camera. If I want to extend the reach, I can, but this is USB-C with another really cool adapter that I've found, which allows the plug to go in like this, and something, there we go, we've got power. We have an image. Bit hard to see. If we had some form of matte box, that would help. This can be used outdoors. I mean, I can see it fine with my own eyes, no problem. Just a bit harder to show it on camera. But this is working live, and everything that makes it work, along with the live stream kit, everything is here in this box. It's pretty amazing that we've got the two cameras, the laptop, all the power that you would need, all the cables that you need, all the lenses that you need. Everything is here in this kit. And it's a very small footprint. This is my first attempt at this. Right now, the monitor is quite happily sitting there. It's not a problem. If you want it more secure, you can install magnets. Espresso themselves make a mount that I would be able to mount in there. And the reason the blue tack's here is you can use blue tack as well. I've found in this setup that it's not really necessary. Gravity does all the work for you. So perhaps if we were in high winds. The other thing I'm looking for is a little bit of something that I can sit in here to stop the lid closing in high winds. If anybody's got an idea of what would be good to sit in there. This particular case has these parts in it, which you don't always find in every type of Pelican style case, hard case. That was a bit of a surprise, but it hasn't thwarted my plans. Luckily, the screen fits between it because I did measure it and I didn't realize those elements were there. But in this case, it still works. It still fits. So look, I think this is a really neat and elegant solution. It's super tough. It's all padded. I would be very happy. I would even put this on an aeroplane. Based on what I've had to do in the past, I've had to ship gear, more gear than I can put in as carry-on in an aeroplane in a Pelican case. I've done it, perfectly happy with it. Really good result, and it's amazing to me that all of this stuff and a few things that aren't out right now fit in there, and I can slightly change things if I want to do a slightly different type of shoot. But right now this is set up to be, I've got the screen, I could have a second screen for the laptop running. I can have a screen as we have here running off the Z8 via the HDMI port. And on top of all of this, it's this outside kit for shooting, but it's also, this is also a live streaming kit. So it sort of has three purposes. And this case was around 200 Australian, so not very expensive to pull this off. And everything else here I already owned. There's been really no extra expenses to get to this point. Really, really happy with it. Let's put it all away. And there we go. That is real time. Oh, laptop. Alrighty, that is real time packing up the outside broadcast kit.
And just before we go, 2 more points. Firstly, yes, I was able to find an adapter allowing USB-C to the Blackmagic Design ATM Mini. Also, I use these self-adhesive Velcros to wrangle cables within the lid of the case.
I'd love to know what you think of the Espresso Lite travel kit. I'll have to come up with a cool name for it. Please give me some ideas in the comments below. That would be fantastic. The Espresso Lite 15 outside broadcast, outside shooting, studio shooting travel kit, all here in this one case. All right, everybody. Please let me know your thoughts below and any ideas that you have had. It has been so good to see you, and if this is your first time here, I'd love to see you again. So please do subscribe, please share, and please like. All right, bye for now.